So you're thinking about moving to Georgetown, Texas. Well, in this video, we're gonna explore a new construction community called Lively Ranch, the southwest section of Georgetown. We're gonna tour the model home, talk about the current incentives the builder's offering, and then do a street walk of the neighborhood. We're gonna get after it right now. Hey, Daniel here. You know, I get calls and texts every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Austin. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. Be happy to help you make that smooth move to Georgetown. You can find all of that in the description below. And after this video, check out some of my other videos. I have a pros and cons video of Georgetown. I have multiple, there's so many homes for sale in Georgetown. There's over 1,000 as of recording. There's a ton of new construction. So I have multiple videos exploring a lot of the new construction neighborhoods. So please check those out, like and subscribe if you find this information helpful. And yeah, let's jump into it. We're gonna tour the model home here in Lively Ranch. So for this portion of the video, normally what I would do is show you guys a home tour of the model. This model is a Hudson 2. And then over it, I'd be talking with the sales rep so you can get more information about Lennar and what they're doing here. But when I spoke with the sales rep, he said that they can't record on video. I thought it was kind of odd. So instead, I just asked him the questions I normally would ask, and then I'm gonna talk over this tour what he said. So you can still get the information, just kind of in a different format. So I'm gonna walk and talk, and then at the end, I'll kind of talk about what you're looking at. So right now for Lively Ranch, they are asking for $5,000 earnest money. Obviously that can change over time, but right now $5,000. The price range for this neighborhood, Lively Ranch, is high 300s to mid 500s. This model home would most likely be in the 500s, but I'll explain that in a little bit once I get to the end of this. Lively Ranch has about 220 lots built out, and they have about 300 more. The sales rep didn't feel comfortable putting a time frame to that. I would guess about 5 years or so. So they're going to be building here for quite a while. They're expanding further south. Really great views. If you come to this neighborhood, there's some nice views of the hill country. So I was not expecting that when I drove through here. So really nice in that respect. The incentives that Lennar is currently offering is either 4 to 6% off of your closing costs, which would basically pay for your closing costs, or money towards buying down the rate if you really want a lower interest rate. So pretty typical incentives for the current market. I've seen better. I've seen builders do both, where they'll pay all your closing costs and they'll also buy down your rate. So that's something to think about. But with Lennar, they typically just have lower prices in general. So you're gonna get a lower priced home price per square foot. And that way you're saving a little bit of money in that sense. So that's pretty much everything I got from the sales rep. Talking about this model, this Hudson 2. So this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. You're seeing we're upstairs right now. It's a pretty large landing. That's just the attic. And then you have 3 bedrooms there with that full bath. With this model, it's pretty interesting for a couple reasons. So we already saw the primary. Right? Primary is down there, and then you have the utility room there, living room here, dining, kitchen, and then you have your backyard. Obviously, this will change based on what lot you get. So it could be bigger, it could be smaller. Decent sized patio, not massive, but it's covered. You get a patio. It's not too bad. And I will say with Lennar, you cannot custom build. So with these types of homes, they put them on the market basically 60 to 90 days before they're completed. And so you can buy a home about 2 months before it's finished, but you can't pick a lot and custom build. Lennar does not do that. So just be aware of that. Pretty good sized kitchen area. But what's really interesting about this specific property, and just so you know, that's the garage, half bath, and then storage, is this area. So by the front door, you'll see there is another door. And that door leads to this one bedroom apartment, really. So this is kind of an ADU, an accessory dwelling unit, attached to the side of the house with its own entrance. So they have their little kitchen area. No oven, I noticed, so that, you know, could potentially be a problem, but they have they have a fridge, they have a dishwasher. I know the difference between the two. Microwave, sink. I mean, they have everything they need there. Living area space. Access to the side of the house, which also connects to the backyard. So if they are the ones with a pet or something, they can still gain access to outside. And then just a one bedroom apartment. So they have their own bathroom, bedroom, and then this would be their utility closet, stackable washer dryer. So that is a really cool design that's kind of rare to see. And it really helps, especially if you're looking for a big house, but you can't quite afford maybe a mortgage payment in the mid 500s. You know, whatever that may be, depending on your credit score and down payment. Contact me and we can talk more about specifically what a typical monthly mortgage payment would actually look like. It just depends on on many things. But having this ADU, having this apartment attached could potentially help you lower that mortgage payment. So say, just making up numbers, but say your mortgage payment for this big house is $3,500, and you're like, I can't spend $3,500 a month on a house. But you can rent this out and sign a 12-month lease to a tenant and have them pay $1,500, right? Now, your mortgage payment is essentially $2,000. So it is kind of a game changer, and you're seeing ADUs pop up more and more in the market. People are realizing just having that one bedroom space, and it may not be a 12-month lease. You could do people coming to Austin for, you know, live music events. We have South by Southwest, you know, we have Austin City Limits, we have the Circuit of the Americas, Formula One races. Like, there's many events in Austin that people come here to. So you could do an Airbnb type of thing. You know, they have their separate entrance. This goes to the front patio. So it is completely separate from the rest of the home. So it's definitely a great design, something to consider that would tremendously lower the amount you pay per month, as opposed to just getting a regular 4-bedroom home in the mid 500s. This addition is going to drastically lower it. Now, do you want to be a landlord, right? These are things that you're going to have to then take more responsibilities for. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's a great investment. You're getting a pretty big house for a pretty good price. So yeah, I think this is definitely one to consider. But yeah, let's go check out the street and kind of see the views from here. So here we are walking through Lively Ranch. This is one of the streets that's just finished. These are brand new homes that were just completed. I'm really surprised at how different a lot of the exterior look on these homes. I'll pan around so you can see, you can tell it's getting close to Halloween with some of the decorations out, but like we have the green colors with the 3 pillars, and we have more of a beige with the red brick. Then we have white, brown bricks with that blue and that stone. There's quite a few different variations, which honestly I wasn't expecting. Lennar is a lower priced builder. If you're trying to get a large amount of space for a low price, Lennar usually offers that. And they don't do custom homes, so generally what I've seen is more cookie cutter homes, but not this neighborhood. Like this neighborhood, there's quite a bit of variety. You can also tell we're in the hill country because you can see, I mean, these houses, just pretty massive amount of stairs leading up, but then these are flat. So obviously those are flat on the other side of the house. It's a big hill that we're on right now. And then I can't tell if you can see on the camera, but you can see some of the views right down the street. As you drive through the neighborhood, it's surprisingly really nice views of the hill country. Generally in Georgetown, you don't really get that many great views. It's very flat up here, but we're further southwest. So the further west you go, the more of those views. You're getting closer to the lake, you know, that kind of thing. So that's a nice extra perk of this neighborhood too, is just the views as well. You wouldn't expect that driving in. But yeah, you can see like there's a big garage here and then huge steps to get up to the front. So if you're trying to avoid steps, this may not be the best place for you. I mean, you can get a 1-story, but still it's like if your lot is on the side of a hill, you're going to be walking up and down those stairs just to get to your car. So something to be aware of. But yeah, I think these homes are very beautiful. I like the full brick here, different shades of brick, different shades of garage door, completely different feel on that home with that siding. I'm really impressed with this neighborhood. So if you're thinking about moving to Georgetown and you're looking in the high 300s to mid 500s, it's a pretty wide range. You're probably going to find something in Lively Ranch that fits your needs. Feel free to reach out. My info's in the description below. You can call, text, email, schedule a Zoom call with me. Zoom's the favorite for me because I get to know you a little bit better. You get to know me a little bit better. I can answer questions live. Even if we don't end up working together, it's just a free consultation, so I can help you, figure out the best spots to look for. But please reach out if I can help in any way. Please like and subscribe if you found value in this video. And until next time, I hope to see you around Georgetown.